Okay, everybody, hi. This is Monday morning with Merle and Patty. And look at this.
Not Patty.
This is not Patty. Patty is, I think, in Vancouver. And she will be back next week. I will actually be away. But today, guess who my special guest is? It is the fabulous
Nathan Singer.
Nathan Singer. So here's the other part of my relationship. Oh my goodness. So it's going to be interesting hearing a relationship expert talk with her husband there. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so, but we continue on as usual. Patty, Patty may be able to watch or not. She'll watch later anyway. But we're going to have our regular topic, and it just so happens, I think it's hilarious, that here's our topic. Our topic is there a value to a monogamous relationship? Is that a hilarious question to ask your partner? So, Nathan, is there a value to a monogamous relationship?
Yes, there is a value to a monogamous. Many values, actually.
So I'm trying to make sure that we get your whole head in there.
Okay. Whole head, right. Okay.
So I'm going to bring you in and let me know if that's better, Helena. So tell me about a monogamous relationship. Why do you think there's a value to it?
Well, I'm old school, and I think going back in relationships, first of all, back in the day, there were sexually transmitted diseases that you didn't want to bring home to your husband or wife. And also, I think you give your allegiance to the person who is your partner and really want to concentrate on providing the best life for both of you, for your marriage. I mean, it turns out to be a cooperation. It's a relationship, and the better, the more exclusive and thoughtful it is for the people involved, the better I think your chances of having it last a long time are. I have always been in a monogamous relationship.
Well,
and sometimes
yeah,
having relationships with other people can be less than you think they will be after you get to know that person and say, oh my God, why did I ever want to get involved with this person? And that can happen too.
So you made me think of a couple, and I'll have to keep, okay, it's a couple I know, and the man had a relationship, I cheated on his wife is what he did, and I think, oh my God, we have to ignore that phone.
Yeah, we'll ignore it.
And had a relationship with, and left his wife and went with the other woman. And the woman dumped him. The woman dumped him. So, and can you believe his wife took him back? I think she had specific parameters about their new relationship, but things, like you say, things may not turn out the way. The grass is always greener. The grass is always greener, and I think of another person who has a wonderful, dedicated husband, and she does not believe in a monogamous relationship, and I don't see her as any happier than the people I know that are in monogamous relationships. So um, that's. Do you have something else to say about what? I mean, you're the only advantage you gave was it's not healthy, just in case they have some kind of problem. But what else do you think?
You know, the history of relationships in other cultures is is very very varied. It's my understanding that when people first discovered the Hawaiian Islands, the Hawaiians who lived there, they had a whole different sexual uh, uh, understanding of sexual relationships, and did not. It took the when the discovery of the islands. It took when missionaries started to come there and inculcate these people with their own sexual relationships and understandings, that things changed for Hawaiians. But so I think that there are relationships all over the world can be very different in the cultures that are out there. So I think that in America and our culture, we have parameters for relationships that people can go into and out of it, but it's generally considered when you get married that you are going to forsake all others and be in a monogamous
I think
relationship.
some young people would think you just have old-fashioned ideas. About Hawaii and older cultures that have a very tight-knit community where people work together to raise children together and things. I think that changes the dynamics. Since we in modern culture are more separate, we have our own houses and things, we raise our own children, we're not as community cohesive, then I think monogamy perhaps makes a little more sense. I don't know. I'd love to know. I would love to have people who watch this now or later, if you would give your opinion of what you think, and we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, open marriage is the expression, I think, today for people who can have open marriages where they have relationships with more than one person. I assume that's out there.
I think it is.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to hear from people who have open marriages and how they feel about it.
I hate to think that a monogamous relationship is just old-fashioned. I'd hate to think that was the case.
I think it's a choice. I think it's a choice that people can make.
Definitely.
And it's what they can live with and how they want to live, and that's the choice they make.
Hi, Pasquale.
Pasquale Bedia.
Yes.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, he's watching right now.
Okay, good, yeah.
You're supposed to be looking up there.
Okay. Yeah, but I can't see him through there. That's the problem. He can see me, but I can't see him.
Okay, everybody, if you don't have an additional comment to make, we have voted in favor of monogamous relationships. Tune in next Monday. Remember, this is Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. And this is Nathan Singer, Artist Gallery, Fabulous Artist. This is the book I just wrote last year, Cracking the Relationship Code. I have to figure out how to make it so it doesn't look backwards to you, but I'll figure that out later. Don't forget to tune in next week and see Patty Negri on Monday Morning with Merle and Patty, and she will have her husband. That'll be interesting. See you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.